Hey, welcome back to Mark Kelly Farms. Good to have you back. We've been getting some questions on our page or our channel about what we do and what our goals are and why we do this and how we do it and stuff like that. So I thought I'd answer a few questions here and there. You won't see me talking on the internet much because I watch a lot of YouTube when I figure out I want to do something that I've never done before. I'll spend the better part of a day watching videos and sorting through the mess that is the internet. There's some really good content out there and there's some really bad content out there. I cannot sit through a video where somebody's just talking the whole thing. That's why you're not going to see me doing this probably but this time. I like it when people get to the point and show you what they want to show you and get it done. I don't need to watch you welding for 20 minutes. I fast forward through all that stuff, and I'm sure a lot of other people do too. Some people are very, very redundant, say the same thing over and over and over, just trying to create content. But that's not us. That's not why we do this, and I've mentioned it to you before on a couple of our other videos. We don't do this to make a living out of it. We don't create content to be, giant YouTube stars and make a bunch of money doing this. We're doing this stuff to help people like us that want to do things like we do them the country way and maybe haven't done it before. So that's why we do it. And you'll see me on here a lot. Kelly works full time, so once spring hits and we start doing things on the weekend and working in the garden and stuff like that, you're going to see Kelly a lot more. But till then, it's probably just going to be me doing stuff year round. I'm retired. I got a pension I live on. And a lot of these people you see on the internet that claim they can do homesteading full time or whatever and pay the bills, I think that's a lot of hooey a lot of times. If you're going to homestead full time and pay all your bills and not have any other source of income, you better have a couple hundred acres and all the time in the world. And you're going to be doing the same thing over and over and over every day like you see these people doing. Okay, we're going to go feed this, we're going to go feed that, we're going to feed this, we're going to pick up this, we're going to milk that. If you want to do that every single day and not be able to travel, not be able to do nothing else, knock yourself out. But that's not our cup of tea. We still want to be able to move around and do stuff. I'm going to go check the timer and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. My banana nut bread was not done, but check out that other video for that. You'll like it. So as I was saying, we don't want to do that all day, every day. We're not your typical homesteaders. We just want to live the country life and do what we're doing and maybe help some others in the process. My other goal is, we moved quite a long ways from where I was born and raised out in California. California was not my thing anymore, and I had to get out of there just for my own mental health because it was driving me crazy. I've always been born and raised on a farm. I've always been on a farm, and my wife had opportunity to be on the farm when she was younger, and she really loves it. So that's what we wanted, and that's what we come out here to do. Because I got a lot of people back in California, this is another way for them to follow up on us and see what we're doing. So I'm creating content so people can follow along and see what we're doing and stay in contact basically with them. I got kids and grandkids that someday when I'm gone, hopefully this content's still around and my grandkid can pull up a video and watch what Papa was doing back in the day. So that's important to me too, because I don't have my granddaughter here where I can teach her stuff, every day. And that's the hardest part. But again, I had to do it for my mental health because California was just dragging me down. And I'm so much happier now. But growing up, with my kids growing up, I was working a lot and I didn't have the time to spend with them in the kitchen and out in the garden. And there's so much more that I wanted to show them. So this is another avenue for that too. So if they remember, something I made in the kitchen and they really liked it, say, hey, Dad probably did a video on that. Let's go look. And hopefully they'll have that long into the future. I don't know how this internet thing's going to work out, but we'll see. So some of these other people, like I said, on the internet that you see, there's got to be some other source of income for them to do what they're doing. They got the big fancy stuff and, you know, brand new equipment, this and that. And I'm sure a lot of it's sponsored. But don't go sell your house and buy a farm and think you're going to support yourself by raising vegetables and growing chickens and selling eggs, because it pretty much costs more to have chickens than it does to go out and buy eggs. So don't think you're going to make $1 million on that. You know, my folks didn't leave me 300 acres to go out and play around and homestead with, you know, because you're going to have 150 to 200, 300 acres to make a living at it, where you don't have to do anything else. And again, you're going to be married to that, just like having a restaurant or something like that. Those animals got to be fed and watered every single day. Kelly likes to have chickens, but we can set up the chickens to be good for almost a week sometimes, as long as the weather's not bad. And, you know, we have neighbors that would come in and check on them and stuff, but we don't want to saddle somebody with, you know, an hour and a half, 3 hours of chores every day, or going out and picking our garden or whatever. Because if you plan on farm standing and doing all that other stuff, watch some of these other people that are doing it all the time, all day long, every day, and that's all they're doing. And you'll see them doing the same exact stuff every day, and you'll see it in their eyes that it's really become a chore and it really gets them down. So watch out. You may not want to live that way. So think twice before you think you're going to go out and go homesteading and be the next big thing on the internet. So maybe you will. Maybe you can make it work. And if you do go that direction, I hope it works out for you. But like I said, spring's coming up. We're going to be getting out in the garden right now. It's 0 degrees outside, and that's why we've been doing a lot of cooking videos, stuff like that. But it's supposed to start warming up. So I got the wood stove out in the shop now. I got a couple knives I'm wanting to make. I still got to make a couple things for the tractor, but I promise it's not going to be all tractor videos. It's not going to be all cooking. But we're going to get to the point on these videos. And like I said, this is as much as you're going to hear me rambling on, because I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to assume you know how to weld or something already. There's other videos that'll show you that. I'm going to show you what I'm doing, what I did, and that's it. And I'm not going to talk your ear off and beg and plead for you to like and subscribe our channel. That's not how we're doing it. If you want to know when the next video pops up, of course, you're going to have to subscribe and hit the little bell thingy, but just come back every now and then and take a look. You don't have to have your phone going off every time I post a video. So we love all you guys, and thanks for all the questions, and I hope I answered some of those. If you got any more, feel free to ask. I'll answer them. I try to respond to most of the comments that we get. We get a lot of questions on, you know, you didn't show this, you didn't show that, how do you do that? So I try to answer all of them. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and do some stuff the old way. And if you don't know how, learn it. All right, bye-bye.